All right, so here we are. Day one of the Accord rear wheel drive build begins. Stay tuned for what's coming. So we finally got the Accord on the table. This is the jig table where everything gets done. So now that we got the body itself on, we're gonna trim all this stuff up real nice, get everything trimmed up, and then we start laying all the pipes down and then start building from there. Floor comes first, then the hoop, the main hoop, and then work our whole way back and rear end, all that stuff. But this is how it begins. It begins on the chopping table. As the doctors say, we on the table. This just looks crazy. Here we are, day one. We're putting the car, setting up the jig. What Jose is doing right now is welding the car itself to the table. Now we got to measure the back and center the back out perfect. That way the car doesn't move. It's stuck on the table as of right now. All right, so now we are removing all these unwanted bracketry that was just cut off. Kevin's removing all the inside stuff so it looks nice and pretty. We removed all the stuff from here, but this big ass chunk's got to come out. That way it looks like this. A lot of grinding going on right now. Still got to clean up all these tack welds. Kevin already got the bottom here, got all that cut out, got this side all cut out. The car is already mounted onto the table itself. But now that we got it on the table, we also put the doors on it. We're trying to avoid all the flex of the body. As you can see, this thing still flexes a lot, so we have to come in here. We still got to clean all this up, trim all this stuff, cut it all up. Then we're gonna make some mounting points from here to the table so this doesn't wiggle. And Kevin's here cleaning up all this nastiness that we couldn't cut off when the roll cage of the car was in before. As you can see right there, look how crappy that looks. So we're just trying to make everything look really clean. Anything that's just hacked away, that was all rigged from the cage being in the way when it was all-wheel drive, it's gonna get cut out. All these fender flares, they all gotta get trimmed up and cleaned up. All this, see all this stuff? This is what we're trying to remove. Everything, clean it up the best possible. That way it's nice and detailed. And then obviously the car had body work here, which we gotta sand all this thing down, but that's for another day. Having fun, Kev?
Yeah.
It's crazy to see this car like this. Man, right now me and Kev have kicked ass. We are still going at it. A lot of grinding. We've been grinding for maybe 3-4 hours right now. He cut his finger, I cut my finger. Funny part is the same finger, so I think Frankie's messing with us with this damn car while we're trying to work and just get it better. But as you can see, we got all this crap out of it. I use self-etching primer to not mess it up or anything. Well, to not let it get rusted afterwards, should I say. But look at all these brackets that I took off. This was just chopped off with a Sawzall to get it off pretty quick. But now it's nice and clean and it looks really good. Look at that. I followed all the factory line on the body, cut it nice. And all of this we got to take off because with the Lexan windows, there's some screws that I just couldn't get to screw on. So I got to trim all this edge off right here and clean up all this back here and still leave this for the back glass to have something to sit on and still be nice and structural. So I just want to probably take off this bottom half and just clean all this up as we go, little by little. Got to clean up the wheel fender wells here where we cut all this off to get the chassis off the body. Still got to trim all this and clean it all up. It's a lot of cleaning. We got to do a lot of grinding, a lot of cutting, especially all this back here. I mean, I want this to look nice. All right, so we're about 5 hours into cutting. Got all this stuff trimmed up pretty good. I'm definitely happy with this. I was coming on a lot cleaner than it was. Got this whole back section out. We're gonna plate this here. We're gonna plate this one here, and that's gonna tie into here for now, just to keep it from moving. And then it's gonna tie into the whole cage. But now it's time to flap disc everything, all these sharp edges, clean them up, and then I'm gonna primer everything. Still gotta cut this one little section out right here just to clean it up a little better. But that's it for this. I'm not taking this one out at all. Just trying to make it nice and even on both sides so it looks proper. All right, so now that we got all this crap cut out, probably about maybe 5 pounds if we're lucky. It's not that heavy. Jose's here, Rod's Customs. He's gonna explain how he starts the whole process of the chassis work. So when you lay that first pipe down, sir, which one do you lay down first?
I'm gonna lay the pipe down for you. Of course, you guys stripped all this and cleaned it up. I'm still working out of the medical section, so
yeah, you're the disabled guy right now,
yeah,
but
I'm a little out of breath, but I'll get there. What we do is he cleaned all these edges up, so I'm gonna put a full 25.5 under this, and we're gonna make it all-wheel drive. I mean, two-wheel drive Accord, first one ever done.
Rear-wheel drive.
Rear-wheel drive with a 4-cylinder with 700. I mean, you have a
Power Glide.
Power Glide. Which was the one you read?
Yeah, it's a Reed Power Glide. Yeah,
you got a perfect transmission for this. It'll hold some power. It'll hold 4,000 horsepower easy.
Yeah, well, we ain't gonna make that, but we'll be lucky to see.
We already cut this one. Down to 52 and 3/4. Hopefully, see it.
So that's the first pipe that goes in.
This is the first pipe I'm putting in you.
So explain the process. Once you lay that pipe down, you got to put some plates there too for the pipe?
No.
No?
No. What we're going to do is just tack it.
Okay.
This is just to hold it in spot.
Okay.
That's all it is. Then I'm going to put your halo in.
Okay.
And I'm going to put your 2 bars going forward.
So the pipe goes down first, then the halo, then the pipe's coming forward.
Yes.
And that starts.
8-footers. So
8
we can
footers?
put the struts back in it.
Okay.
Because we're running struts on this car now.
Yeah.
And then after your 2 boards are going to go, and we're going to do them either 18 or 20. I'm not sure yet.
We're probably going to go with the 18. It's a small transmission.
Yeah.
And I would like the leg room because I do got a bad right knee.
Well, we'll give you 18 inches. But remember, when I get in the front, I got to open it up some for your training.
Okay.
So your legs, I mean, your feet, you'll be comfortable all this way, but when you get down there, your feet are going to sit in like this a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's
it is a drag car, yeah.
Every drag car. It's only for, you're considering your 6 seconds.
Well, hopefully we hit that number. That'd be great. Even if I hit a 699, I'll be happy with that. But let's see where it takes us. I mean, it's going to be a long progress. I assume the motor will make probably 1,500 to the rear wheels because
as long as you build it right, yeah.
Well, it's going to be built right, and it's going to. It just rear wheel drive does lose a little bit of power, and being a 4-cylinder, we got to push a little harder to get that kind of power to the wheel. But let's get to it. The halo bent. Go ahead. Notched. We got the halo all bent up and notched. And now we're going to see if it fits. Oh, boy. Hey, your calculations are on point. Jesus, dude. First shot, this thing fit right on. They want that disc.
Hold that side.
All right.
I'm going to let it go.
Now we know where we're going to put it, though. The angle.
Right there. Hold it there.
Right there.
Hold it. Don't let it go.
Hold on, it's got to come over. Right there. This guy's an animal. He welds without a helmet. We're just using the MIG welder to tack it in place because we're going to TIG weld everything. Well, I'm going to TIG weld everything. Ooh, you can feel that thing pulling.
Let it go.
You can feel that thing pulling. Well, there's the first 2 pipes of the car. We got the main pipe and the halo. Well, not the halo, the hoop. The hoop. The halo. Main hoop. Yeah, the main hoop. Then he's got to build all the X's off of this, and we continue building from here on.
Get the 2 8-footers.
All right, so right now we're putting down, these are the 8-footers. And basically this is what's called the 18 on center. So he's going to go 18 inches on the center of these bars. And then we're doing a double rail system, so the car have one on each side and then another one on top of it. Correct? Yeah. So these are pretty much once he notches it there,
See how long they are? Look.
yeah, it comes all the way to the front. And then off of here, you obviously build the suspension, and it'll look like this by the time it's done. This is a whole nother race car that he's building, but you get the idea. He knows all these measurements, so I can't question it or speak on it. Just following his lead and letting him do his thing. So far, we already got main hoop, bottom bar, 20 on center. We were gonna go 18, but once we measure the transmission and everything, we need 20. So 20 on center is a standard number. We already put the floor bars in. Everything is being tacked together with a MIG. That way it goes pretty quick, and then I'll sit here and TIG weld every piece after that. Right now, he's gonna cut these to tie the door with the center. So these two get tied in together, and then we just keep working from there. But it's going pretty quick. I mean, once he notches everything, I mean, that main hoop sits in there pretty tight. I love it. It's gonna be so nice when it's done. What?
Do the 7-day?
The what? We're always clowning. So far, Jose's ass is kicked today.
Yep.
So is mine. After all that grinding, my ass got kicked too. So.
Well, we got the bottom end in. We're gonna put our bars this way. This way, we'll put a C bar in there over there. We'll put a double with a flat plate on it so you can have both. We'll do our X in the middle here, and this is technically a 25. Well, we're gonna do a 25.5. We can do 25.1. We can do 25.2 all the way up to 5.
So this is a 25.5 floor. By the time we do the main bar here,
and everything, and do the double rail, it'll be a 25.5.
So it's gonna be a double rail 25.5. But so far today we got
the main hoop in.
The main hoop in, the bottom. We got most of the floor done. Yep. Everything is tacked to the table, tacked up for now because I gotta sit here and TIG welding everything. Yep.
We use this in like TIG, MIG in them.
Yeah, we always do some small tacks with the MIG welder just to hold everything in place. As you can see, we tacked it to the table as well, so all these points are on the table. Yeah, so we know all this is nice and flat on the table. Yep. And then we cut them off at the end, but we already got our main base done and all the trimming back there, so the car's looking really good.
And you guys cleaned up.
Oh no, we did a heck of a job.
The doors are stripped.
Between me and Kev, I'm gonna clean the doors up, all this better.
Well, we're gonna find a set of doors with manual windows in it. So we
can
I like to all steel, all metal.
Yeah, that's what
all glass.
All glass.
That's a good class to be in.
Yeah,
and with
definitely.
this, they'll be pissed the fuck off. There's no weight.
Little 4-cylinder, yeah.
No weight.
Little 4-cylinder doing some damage. So yeah, definitely. But I'm definitely happy with the outcome for today. This was a lot of progress.
In a couple hours.
In a couple hours. Well, yeah, because you actually worked the whole day. He was building that trailer right there all day. So I started with Kevin around 12 o'clock, and it's now 6 o'clock. And me and Kev started all the cleaning up of
That's cool.
Cutting, grinding. I smoothed all this out.
Yeah, when you cut the glass, make sure you put tape so you don't get cut.
Yeah. I almost lost a finger. Kevin almost lost his finger, but yeah, this is the progress so far for day 1. You guys are gonna see it probably, obviously, in
a little bit more.
Yeah, and 1 day and 20 minutes by the time it's all up on YouTube and edited and stuff. But
my YouTube will be up today. Rods Custom LLC. We'll be on there too. We're doing 8-wall and we're doing rods. So
yeah, 2 different channels on this one. We are sharing this build. This is mine, and this is AWOL's and Rod's Customs built together.
So if you're on mine, go to AWOL and sign on his. If you're on
AWOL's, go to Rod's and subscribe to that one.
Yeah.
But that's it. We put the doors back on it to get the chassis all lined up. Everything works. Want to make sure the body's right. Everything closes. But a lot of progress today. I'm definitely happy with the outcome. And we just gotta... This is more than long enough to do the suspension off of this. This is how he starts it, and then he cuts it from there after that. We're in day 2, and we got Jose here bending the halo for the car to make it fit. So we're just doing all the calculations. He already got it all bent up, and he's got to give a little bit more angle, and that's about it.
Give me a tape measure, baby.
So that should be straight by level.
Yeah, look at it.
Got your little level on it. Right there.
That should be leveled.
Well, you know what you're doing, brother. I'm just following your lead.
No, you're not. Fucking Democrats. Nah, I'm just playing.
Don't bring politics into this shit. And I'm not a Democrat.
No, I don't care if you are or not.
But I'm not. Oh, shit. So right now we got our helping hands with just 2 straps because we're short of man right now. But we got the halo all made. I already grinded all the corners. That way we can weld the pipes. We still got to notch this side, clean this up so we can weld it to it. But that's how it's going to look. We're trying to get it as tight as possible up in the car. So that's going to look nice. So Jose's out there bending the bars that come from here all the way down to here, which he already got one made. He made the halo already. We bent that one. We tacked it into place. Right now it's nice and stiff and steady there. Having fun bending over here, sir?
I'm bending more.
Bending some more, I know. A lot of measurements, especially when it's custom to a car. It's not like you could just order this kit for this car, so everything's made in-house here. And that's what I like about it. I mean, he broke my damn windshield, and I gotta buy a windshield thanks to this guy over here. Nah, I'm just joking. He cut that bitch right off.
Ask me if I care.
What's that?
Ask me if I care.
You don't care, I know. Broke my damn window, fool. Look at that fit right there. So what else we gotta do to that? That's gonna be nice and tight. I like it.
Yeah, I want it up here so we can run the part behind this, behind the dash. But you only have what? I think it's like 2 more inches on the windshield.
Yeah, the windshield's it's gonna come down maybe 4 more inches down, but
yeah,
we're gonna have the dash in there anyways. You're not gonna see any of that.
Yeah, but I still gotta cut.
Yeah, you gotta cut and notch that
over here,
and then cut that to the proper size right there, and then notch that as well, which is gonna be to the halo up here. But on that side, and then obviously this side as well.
Where's that marker at again?
Boy, always losing his marker.
Yeah.
It's a typical fabricator thing. They always lose their markers.
Is it over there or?
They always lose the tape measure.
I know there's one here. Look, I just can't get 2. There's 2 of them right.
And then he does everything by a marker and by eye pretty much. So he kind of just marks everything where he wants it, cuts it. I mean, and the shit just fits, which is crazy. If you look at these, how nice and tight these are. I mean, the man knows what the hell he's doing with this stuff, you know? Look at that. That's so tight in there. It's great notching that he does. It's crazy to bend all this and watch it being bent. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of this on tape because he had already pre-made these when he cut the car the first time, which was over a year ago. And unfortunately, he had an accident, which he's just recovered from. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people do. But I'm very thankful that he's back, and thank God. That boy loves a grinder. Ain't no fancy tools for him here. It's just a grinding disc, and that's it. He does his own marking with the notching and just goes at it with the grinder. That's it. He doesn't have all those crazy fancy tools you see online and stuff like that. Then he figures out where it's at. And he takes little by little. Like right now, it looks like a big gap, but by the time he's done, that shit will be perfect.
See how it starts getting tighter every time I start turning it more and more. Look.
Yeah, once you put it to the angle and stuff, you know exactly what you're doing with that notching. But that's gonna fit nice and tight right there into the main post right there. Everything by eye. Call him the eagle.
You want one here. Okay, here. I want to mark this. Move it in the center, right there. I want it straight right here. All right, here you go.
Well, I did some TIG welding, as you can see. I mean, I did pretty damn good. For some reason on the camera I don't look the best, but I did that one, that one, that one, that one. Jose put the front drop bar in. We're making the other drop bar. I TIG welded that one, and the one in the corner. So I've done a lot of welding, but we ran out of gas. He always double checks all his stuff to make sure it's all zeroed out. So he has the manual one and the digital one. He also does everything by the book. So all his roll cages are all done by the book. These are expensive books on how to do the roll cages and all the points and stuff like that. 25.5, 21.5.1, whatever it is. So he corrected me here on the roll cage. I kept saying 25.5, and it's not a 25.5. Apparently, it's a 25.1 that we're doing on the Accord, not a 25.5. So, Jose, you want to explain what a 25.1 is?
Hey, buddy. All right.
Well, anyways, my bad. He had a phone call, but this is his book, and I was confused with the 25.5 cage. Apparently, my car is a 25.1.
That's what we want, the 25.1. 25.5 is just a standard one. To me, a standard. It'll do an 8.0, 750. I think is pushing it with the 820. I mean,
the what?
25.
25.
What he wants is the 21. The 21's got way more in there. We're gonna do double rails. So that's what we're shooting for. 21 is gonna be double rails, double backs. It's gonna have a shitload of pipes in there. Let's put it that way. And that's what he wants. 25.5 is just a standard. A lot of people know what a 25.5 is, and that's what pretty much we say just for people to understand where we're going with it.
Yeah, so everybody's used to hearing 25.5, and apparently it's not a 25.5, it's a 25.1 when it comes to these full chassis builds. So there's a big difference because it's going to have what's called a double rail system. So now that we have this one here, there'll be another one on top of this one and another one on top of that one.
I'm going to see if I can pull it out real quick.
So this is more like a 25.5 cage.
Yeah, see how all the bars in there and all that? It's got all this. It'll pass the code. Okay, now watch this.
That's a 25.1.
See all the pipes in it? There's a lot more.
Oh, yeah, the floor.
That's the difference in them.
Okay.
But I was trying to find a picture so people can see it because they won't understand. When we look in these books, it's all
everything is confusing.
So they don't understand.
You know how to read this stuff.
Yes.
I mean, not everybody. I mean,
that's the cheapest, the easiest way I can find out. See how it says 25.1 on it right there.
Yeah.
And that's just the easiest way for me to figure out so somebody can know it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And
it's a lot for all of us to learn this stuff, you know.
Yes, and see, this is another 25.5. But you see how much more is in there?
Yeah.
On X's, out this. That's what you're getting, but you're getting a double rail setup, which we're gonna put another pipe here coming in.
Okay. Yeah, that's on top of this.
Which is making it stronger.
Like that way, so more pipes like this, or they're gonna be X
on angles. On angles. Also.
So they are gonna be on angles. Yes. All right. So that's what makes it a double rail system.
Yes.
25.1.
But a lot of people, like I said, don't understand that.
Yeah.
So when you try to say to them, 90% of people know what a 25.5 is.
Correct. So
that's what they think. It's that's it.
Yeah.
But no, it isn't that. 25.1 is more pipes.
That's crazy.
It's the opposite.
So confusing and such the opposite that we never knew about. But now you know. That's what it is. Now we know. And if you don't know, now you know. All right. So Jose is tacking in the rear rails right now. Did the whole back end of the cage and the rails, as you can see. We use the MIG welder again just to tack it in. That's it. That way it's quicker. And then we run the TIG welder afterwards. But just to put it all in place, we always just do a few small MIG tacks. Man, that thing it's looking like something already. Oh, you already cut and notched that back bar. Holy crap, it fit right in. Let me go around and... Wow. There's the back bar, fit right in. He cut it all outside.
We ain't welded yet.
No, that's not. That's just, you placed it in there by hand. Yeah. That's insane.
Well, and another thing is that we're going to have to put something here to bend it up like this. We can sit on it.
Yeah.
So we can break this down and go. Because I remember I got those in there, but I'm going to cut those and bring them back down.
Yeah, of course.
Just so we can know where we're at.
All right.
but this is pretty much where I want it. But I can't exit it yet because until I can't weld that in until I'm exit.
Yeah,
So I know where
correct.
we're at. Matter of fact, we'll measure from here to here. We'll do the body. Let's see where they're at.
All right. But we're getting somewhere. This thing's getting ahead big time in day 2. I mean, this is a lot of work. It's looking like a almost like a freaking go-kart.
Look at all this.
Yeah, we got a lot of room for tires. Look at that. Damn. You get the view from this side. You just like playing with the pipes, knowing that they just slide in with your notches. Look at that fit. How beautiful is that? So how many of those pipes go?
2.
Where do they go at?
We'll put one around here somewhere. We'll put another one here for your shop line and one in the back.
Oh, so 3 of them total.
Yeah, so we can make it just tough enough, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And then you were saying something about more double rails or something?
No, we got double rails. It's another one that goes from the top. It goes to here, but I'm going to bring it up here about 5-6 inches. Put a pipe in and go from here, there, and there, there.
Okay.
We'll have extra pipes in.
Yeah, don't make it too heavy now.
I ain't worried about heavy.
So for day 2, we did the front drops. We did the bar for the steering wheel. We did the rear bar with these little pieces, and then the rear frame drops for the back. But man, it's coming together. So it's a lot of work for day 2. We had to bend all those pipes, cut them, notch them. So today we put a lot of work. We've been working since 10 in the morning. It's 6 o'clock now. So day 2 definitely kicked our ass. Was a lot more work than day 1. But it's looking amazing. So much room. That's crazy. I mean, if you look at the width from that bar to the fender, I mean, that's a humongous gap for a tire. So we could fit a huge tire in this car, which is pretty impressive. Here's a rear view. I mean, you can see how good all this stuff looks from back here. That's crazy looking. I mean, look at that cage, how nice it fits in there. You can look at it from down here. Trying to get it dead center in the car. But Mr. Jose over here, that man right there kicks ass. Heck of a job.